So one thing that came up in one of our other videos was how to say no. And I just thought this would be great for our audience. As you know, and probably as some of you all know, I've been involved in the past with a group called Stationery Academy that my friend Jennifer Fott owns and runs, and she has a couple of e-courses herself if you'd like to go look those up.
I feel like we should be like, hi, Jennifer.
Right. Hi, Jen. But at a Stationery Academy conference once, in a group conversation, the group came up with 3 really good ways to say no. So I wanted to give you guys these 3 really great ways to say no. These can be used on friends and family, they can be used on clients, client inquiries, things like that. The first way you can say no is not right now. You can say you get a client inquiry, somebody who wants you to shoot a video next week. You can say, I'd love to shoot a video for you. I am just fully booked. I don't have time. That's way number 1. The second way you can say no is it's going to cost this much money. So the person is emailing in, they need this video done next week. Technically, that's a premium service because you're going to have to rush to fit them into a schedule, and you may have to cancel other appointments to fit them in. So you can say no by simply saying, I'm going to have to charge you a rush fee, or price that service at a premium. So that's the second way. And then that gives them a choice. If they want to fit into your schedule, they can pay the premium price, or you've given them a good out. Does that make sense? Okay, third way you can say no is, I'm not the best person for this job. So back to the client who's emailed in, they want it done next week. The only way you can do this is cancel clients, charge more money, but you're really not sure if you're the right skill set. The third way that you can say no is to freely refer that business to somebody else. And this is kind of counterintuitive for a lot of creative entrepreneurs. I can kind of tell you a personal story about this. When I first started my first business back in 2002, I had toile note cards. Toile was all the rage. Do you remember toile, that pattern with like the French people all over it kind of stuff?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't, but some might.
It was all the rage. And we had toile note cards, and there was another company out there that had toile note cards, Boatman Geller.
Okay.
And we didn't always have toile note cards in stock. So I couldn't always provide the service that my clients wanted. If they wanted note cards, I didn't always have them to ship, and sometimes I had to just tell them no because we didn't have stock on it. However, I understood what that client's need was, and you would understand what your client's need for a video was.
Mm-hmm.
I am still providing a valuable service, and a service that will position me as an expert in their mind and help them get what they need, which will create trust, which creates value, by providing them a solution, even if that solution's not for me. So I started telling people that they could, if we were sold out of toile note cards, I started sending people to Boatman Geller, who is technically my competition. Well, Boatman Geller started getting wind of this because customers would call and say, Whitney English sent me to you guys for toile note cards. And it actually it was the starting point for a really good relationship and a friendship. It actually was a technique that built a bridge over competition. So that can kind of be hard, but if you can find ways to implement referrals to your competition and your business, it can be a really positive thing long term for your business, and it helps you say no.
That's great. Well, that even made me think, you know the movie The Santa Claus, or Miracle on 34th
Yep.
Street?
Oh, yeah.
The Santa Claus refers the
Mm-hmm.
parents to other stores.
That's right.
And he gets in the newspaper for that.
Right. Yeah, it's a big deal. So it's kind of counterintuitive, a little bit hard to do, but if you can figure out how to implement that in your business, it can actually kind of help create some space and some margin for some projects and creative stuff that you might want to do.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Cool. Thanks.
But no, thank you.